The LAPD, reportedly flooded with calls and online tips from concerned citizens, launched an official investigation into Blueface's behavior. Child Protective Services confirmed in a statement that they were reviewing all publicly available evidence to determine Junior's safety and well-being. By midday, an emergency court order was filed on Chrisean's behalf. Insiders confirmed that a judge had issued a temporary protective order against Blueface, barring him from contacting Chrisean or coming within 100 feet of her or the baby. A custody hearing was fast-tracked for later that week. "Right now, Sean, I'm heading out to grab the rest of my son's things. After that, I'm off to the lot to pick up a brand new Maybach truck, paid for in full. Y'all will see it soon. I need to glam up first. Honestly, I should have done my hair and makeup because this moment's going straight to my story. From there, I'll be taking everything to the new house, just staying strong, staying resilient, even with everything that's gone down." The truth is, this didn't just happen out of nowhere. A few hours ago, Chrisean Rock was spotted sobbing in her car, barefoot, clutching a shattered iPhone and a baby bottle, while her son Junior sat quietly in the back seat. Blueface had kicked them both out without warning, without mercy. Eyewitnesses said he never even stepped outside. Instead, he watched from a window, grinning, smoking, and, according to a neighbor, laughing while she loaded their lives into trash bags. But the internet wasn't laughing, because what came next lit TikTok on fire. Chrisean's cousin went live, exposing a chilling text from Blueface. "I told her it's me or the baby. I meant that," and just like that, Junior's crib, clothes, and toys ended up on the sidewalk. Fans were furious. Celebrities began to speak out. Insiders confirmed the tension had been brewing for weeks, and it's far from over. The real tipping point, Chrisean's latest post, changed the game. The truth is, this painful moment wasn't sudden. It was inevitable. The tears, the broken phone, the garbage bags full of baby wipes. This unraveling had been years in the making. Since 2022, their relationship wasn't a love story. It was a battlefield with good lighting. Back then, Chrisean morphed from viral firecracker to obsessed ride or die, following Blueface across the country, brawling with strangers, security guards, even his own family. Some called it love, others called it toxic, but those who looked closer saw something deeper. She was fighting not just for him, but to be seen. And Blueface, he saw it and used it. Their most painful moments became content, live streams filled with drama, chaos, and trauma. And for a while, it worked. Millions watched, clicked, shared. Then came Junior, and everything shifted. The day she gave birth, the internet changed its tune from "Girl, leave him to protect that baby." Blueface was nowhere to be found. Not in the hospital, not on the birth certificate. He was online, promoting other women and teasing new tracks, while Chrisean whispered "I love you, JR," with tears in her eyes. When Blueface did show up, he brought cameras instead of care. Co-parenting wasn't the goal, control was. And over the past 6 months, it only got worse. Every step Chrisean took toward stability, he'd undercut, showing up unannounced, posting shady tweets, going live with his ex, and calling her the only queen who moves right. Her fans noticed. Her family noticed. Her cousin even tweeted, "He doesn't claim Junior unless it's time to drag her." Disgusting. And still, Chrisean kept going. Chrisean had been trying, really trying. She shared moments of calm on her Instagram stories, her Junior and Blueface curled up watching cartoons, the baby smiling on her chest. The caption read, "This what I wanted. Just peace." But peace doesn't live where Blueface does. Then came the situation with the house. Blueface had let her move into one of his spare townhomes in LA, not out of kindness, but control. It wasn't in her name, not on a lease, just hers as long as he allowed it. She tried to make it a home, painted Junior's room blue, set up his crib, and even started filming YouTube videos to create her own income. But instead of being proud, Blueface got angry. A former assistant allegedly leaked a message from him. "I ain't giving her a platform, just so she can act single and ungrateful." Another insider said he didn't like the praise she was getting. As a mother, he needed control of that narrative too. Then came the ultimatum, a text from Blueface saying, "You got till sundown to pack your things." Chrisean thought he was joking until her door code stopped working. He'd locked her out. Her things, Junior's formula, his onesies, even her ankle monitor charger were all dumped outside. She had to climb through a back window just to grab whatever she could. The worst part, Blueface went live while it was happening, smirking, sipping a drink, saying, "She got her whole family in my house, like it's sweet. Go home." Baby girl. Now Chrisean's back in her car with her baby. No apartment. No safety net. Just her and Junior on the whole internet watching like it's a drama series. But what she posted next wasn't for views. It was a warning, because Chrisean, she's done being the fool. And someone close to Blueface just flipped. If Blueface thought tossing a few bags on the curb and smirking on live would be the end of this, he miscalculated. Less than 24 hours after the eviction, the power dynamic flipped. Chrisean went live at 2 a.m. No filters, no glam, puffy eyes, steady voice, Junior sleeping in the backseat. "I'm not here to cry, I already did that," she said. "But since you wanted to humiliate me in front of the world, let me show the world who you really are." Then came the bombshell. She pulled out a second phone and played a voice recording, undeniably Blueface's voice. "You lucky I even let y'all stay here. You was supposed to get that abortion. I didn't ask for no kid, and I ain't changing SHT. You on your own." Asterisk, the internet erupted, comments flooded in. He said that out loud. He just cancelled himself. And just when the stream peaked, Blueface joined the live not to deny, not to apologize, but to drop a comment. "You still talking? Girl, grow up." Chrisean didn't flinch. "I did grow up. That's why I ain't scared of you no more." Mic drop. But the night had one more twist. An hour later, a new Instagram account appeared under the name @BabyMomsitter. The first post, a blurry photo of Junior in a carrier. The caption, "I watched that baby more than his dad ever did. Time to tell the truth." The truth didn't trickle out, it exploded. Within 15 minutes, the mysterious Instagram account @BabyMomsitter posted 6 rapid-fire IG stories, all screen recordings, voicemails, and text messages from someone who had seen it all. The account was run by Kayla, a former sitter who worked for Chrisean and Blueface's household for 5 months, and she wasn't holding back. She exposed texts from Blueface saying things like, "Just keep the kid quiet so I can shoot this video. She'd be doing too much." A voice memo followed. "Tell her she better not bring no dudes around that baby, or it's up. My son don't need a fake daddy." Screenshots showed Chrisean sending Kayla $200 on Cash App labeled for diapers. Again, the final story. A group chat with Blueface, Kayla, and someone from his management. "Don't let her go on no podcasts," Blueface warned. "She'll talk too much." Kayla replied. "She ain't even sleeping. She'll just crying in the bathroom." Blueface's response. "So I told her what it was." The internet didn't just react, it erupted. Comments poured in. "That's emotional abuse. Period. He's not just controlling her, he's neglecting that baby." Within hours, the account had over 100,000 followers. By morning, @RealBombster had more traction than Blueface's own page. Celebrities chimed in. Cardi B tweeted, "At first, I'd be laughing, but nah, I can't stay quiet no more. Y'all haven't even seen half of it." Then came proof no one could ignore. A 30-second clip from a Ring camera inside Blueface's house surfaced. No editing. No music. Just cold, raw footage, Blueface yelling in Chrisean's face as she tried to leave Junior in her arms, crying. Blueface's voice was loud and sharp. "Shut that baby up. You the one who wanted him." Chrisean, barely holding herself together, whispered, "I'm sorry," as she backed away. That footage shattered the internet. He said that in front of his child. One post read, "This ain't rap beef. This is abuse straight up." She apologized while holding their baby. After being screamed at, that tweet alone hit 12 million views in 4 hours. Suddenly, brands weren't just watching, they were retreating. A parenting brand that had featured Blueface and Jaden in a recent campaign scrubbed every post, issuing a statement, "We were unaware of recent events involving Blueface and his former partner. All marketing ties have been terminated effective immediately." An energy drink brand he'd recently promoted on Twitch quietly unfollowed him across all platforms. Zeus Network, the reality TV powerhouse behind their most chaotic moments, remained publicly silent. But insiders say panic had set in behind the scenes. Then, as if it couldn't escalate further, Chrisean's cousin Tasha appeared on the Sip on That podcast with receipts of her own. In the middle of the episode, she pulled up texts from Chrisean. "He locked the bedroom door and said I couldn't leave until I acted right. I was holding Junior. He didn't care." The hosts froze. One asked, "Did she call the police?" Tasha nodded. She did. But then he posted her phone number on Twitter and told his fans to blow up her inbox. She dropped the report. She was scared just like that. The conversation online flipped. People weren't asking why she stayed anymore. They were asking, how do we get her and that baby somewhere safe? The celebrity support came pouring in. After the footage and podcast clips went viral, even Beyoncé's fan accounts began posting, "Blueface is the face of," but the statement was cut off. It didn't matter. Everyone already knew. The shift was undeniable. What once was brushed off as internet drama had morphed into something raw, visceral and real. The tipping point, a flood of public support that turned the tide in Chrisean's favor. One viral comment captured it perfectly. "This isn't content, it's performative pain. And Chrisean deserves freedom, not more footage." Even major celebrities weighed in. Nicki Minaj posted, "Imagine giving everything to a man who dumps you and your baby on the street. She's strong, stronger than most." Lizzo went live on Instagram with tears in her eyes, saying, "Y'all used to laugh at her, .. But there's nothing funny about a mother packing diapers into trash bags while crying in silence." The narrative flipped. No longer the punchline, Chrisean became a symbol, survivor of public exploitation and private torment. And then, Blueface responded. He didn't apologize. He didn't reflect. Instead, he posted a TikTok dancing to Hit the Road. Jack captioned, "Should've just stayed quiet, lil mama." He turned her eviction into a trend. The internet recoiled. Comments flew. This man's ego just dug his own grave. He turned cruelty into choreography. But it got worse. Within the hour, a new clip leaked, this time from a backyard night camera at Blueface's home. The grainy footage showed Chrisean outside on the phone, pacing with Junior in her arms. She was shaking. He shouted through a cracked window, "Go ahead and cry outside like a dog. You wanted to be independent, right?" Chrisean covered Junior's ears and whispered, "I'm sorry. I'll leave." That moment broke something in people. The hashtag #ProtectChrisEan and Junior surged to the #2 trending spot worldwide. BuzzFeed, Variety, and other major outlets picked it up. Headlines screamed, "From viral couple to emotional captive, the fall of Blueface." Then came the cliffhanger. Blueface's former friend and recent whistleblower wasn't done. He dropped one final Instagram story. "Y'all ain't seen the worst one. I got footage that'll kill his TV money, sponsors, maybe even his freedom. I'm giving him 48 hours to make it right. Or I drop it." The internet lost it. Fans demanded, "Drop it now. You're not changing him. Expose him. Save her. We're done watching women suffer in silence." Now, the internet is on countdown, the whole world waiting for a single video that could topple Blueface's career like a house of cards. His reputation, his reality TV deals, his endorsements, everything hangs by a thread. And in the most bitter twist of all, the only person who might be able to stop it is the woman he spent so long trying to silence. What began as another messy breakup between two controversial celebrities has spiraled into a cultural reckoning, part social media trial, part public outcry, and fully a mirror to how society treats women who survive both love and abuse under a spotlight. Twitter Spaces run nonstop. TikTok is flooded with theories, reactions, breakdowns, hashtags rage, hashtag cancel Blueface, hashtag free Chrisean, hashtag protect Junior, hashtag from reality TV to reality check, and the final tape hasn't even dropped. What started as another chaotic celebrity breakup has spiraled into something much darker, no longer entertainment, but a full-blown public reckoning. At the center is Chrisean Rock, no longer portrayed as the erratic girlfriend, but as a mother and survivor, and Blueface, once just a messy rapper, now facing the collapse of his career in real time. After a series of viral posts showing Blueface evicting Chrisean and their infant son from a house he controlled, locking her out and filming her distress as content, the internet watched in disbelief. What followed were damning leaks, voice recordings of Blueface admitting he never wanted the child, screen captures showing control and emotional neglect, and then security footage of him screaming at Chrisean while she held their baby, trying to leave in peace. The video, where she quietly whispered "I'm sorry" to him while clutching their son, sent shockwaves online. In a matter of hours, the narrative flipped. Where people once mocked her for emotional breakdowns or called her dramatic, now the world saw it for what it was: a woman surviving abuse while the cameras rolled. TikTok creators who had once ridiculed her posted apologies. Meme pages replaced jokes with tributes. The mockery turned to mourn for what she endured and for how the internet enabled it for so long. Celebrities began speaking out. with Cardi B saying there's no excuse for treating a woman, especially a mother, that way. Megan Good said watching Chrisean apologize while being pushed out broke her heart. Saweetie called for an end to making monsters famous. Even 50 Cent, known for his cold humor, admitted some things shouldn't be filmed because not everything can be edited. As the backlash mounted, Blueface posted a TikTok dancing to Hit the Road Jack with a smug caption mocking Chrisean's eviction. It only made things worse. Hours later, another security clip leaked, showing her standing outside at night on the phone, shaking, holding Junior as Blueface yelled through a window, telling her to cry outside like a dog. Again, she said, "I'm sorry. I'll leave," trying to protect her baby. That footage pushed the public past the tipping point. Hashtags like #ProtectChrisEan, #CancelBlueface, and #FreeJunior trended globally. Major networks took notice. Zeus Network pulled their reality show from its homepage. His Cameo profile vanished. A $120,000 club walkthrough was canceled. Instagram demonetized his page. A producer from Zeus admitted in a leaked message that the unaired footage was even worse than what the public had already seen. BET allegedly scrubbed his name from pre-show segments. Sponsorships evaporated, and insiders from the music industry began distancing themselves. Apple Music removed him from playlists. Spotify downgraded his songs. Radio stations pulled him off the air. No statements were needed. His silence, paired with the mass exodus, spoke volumes. What's more, this saga went beyond gossip blogs and into serious journalism. Publications like Time and The Atlantic ran in-depth pieces, not about the drama but the damage, how the internet turned trauma into entertainment and how networks cashed in. One headline read, "America watched a mother be humiliated. Why are we still calling this entertainment?" And that's what it comes down to. This was never just content. It was real life. A real woman, a real child, and a real pattern of emotional control and public degradation, now unraveling in full view. Where Blueface once had the upper hand in the media game, he's now at the mercy of a public that no longer finds him funny. The damage is done, but the accountability has only just begun. The scandal had officially crossed the threshold of viral drama into something far more serious. There's a baby in the middle, Junior, innocent and unaware. Captured in quiet moments, curled in Chrisean's lap, rocked gently in a car, held close as the world fell apart around them. Those clips hit differently now. This wasn't just another toxic breakup or a messy internet feud. This was a mother being broken in real time, while still shielding her son from the chaos. And yet, she kept protecting him, even while being shamed, discarded, mocked, and filmed for entertainment. The most viral TikTok in the world at that moment was a fan edit of the now infamous backyard footage. Chrisean, whispering "I'm sorry" to her crying child as Blueface yelled from the window set to soft piano music. It ends with the words, "She didn't fail him, she saved him." It had already racked up over 14 million views. Because now, people understood this wasn't just about Blueface being cancelled, it was about whether Chrisean could finally cancel the cycle. And then came the moment everything cracked open. No more rumors. No more hints. No more what-ifs. The final video dropped. Exactly 48 hours after Deidre, Blueface's ex-best friend, bodyguard, and now enemy, warned he would leak a final, career-ending clip. He vanished. No tweets, no stories, no lives. The internet spiraled into speculation. Did Blueface silence him? Did Dre get scared? What if it was all fake? But then, just past midnight on October 31st, it hit. A Dropbox link with no caption, quiet, ominous, and real. Within minutes, the grainy security footage was everywhere. X, TikTok, YouTube, group chats, Discord servers, and Reddit threads. The angle was from a garage camera. Chrisean sat on the floor, cradling Junior, sobbing quietly. Blueface's voice echoed off camera, sharp and condescending. "You want the whole world to feel sorry for you, huh? You love that attention, huh?" She didn't reply. A loud crash broke the silence. He'd thrown something. It shattered near her. She jumped. Junior screamed. Then came the worst part. He laughed. "You think anyone's coming to save you? Ain't nobody coming. This my house." Then he stepped into frame, leaned down, and whispered something that made everyone watching recoil. "You should have left when I told you to. Now it's too late." She held her baby tighter, her hands visibly trembling. Then he walked off. The door slammed. The footage cut. The internet reacted in real time. It was no longer speculation. no longer denial. What they saw wasn't just cruelty, it was emotional terrorism. And it was caught on camera. He threatened her and that child in camera. In plain sight, and that was the last straw. No more defending him. No more excuses. By midnight, Blueface wasn't trending for his music or antics, he was trending because the internet was done with him. The top trend, condemnation. By morning, the legal fallout had begun. TMZ issued a breaking alert. LAPD was officially reviewing the newly surfaced garage footage involving Blueface and Chrisean Rock, launching a potential domestic disturbance investigation. Another outlet confirmed that Child Protective Services had also been alerted after a concerned viewer submitted the video in a digital report. What once passed as entertainment was now entering courtrooms as evidence. And as the investigation gained momentum, Blueface went dark. No tweets. No IG stories. No TikToks. Jaden Alexis, silent, his management gone, even his official website went offline. The man who built a career on clout had vanished into the digital shadows, and fans were calling it the fall of a clout god. Meanwhile, Chrisean's last post was hauntingly quiet, a single photo of baby Junior asleep, clutching her finger. No caption, just a location tag, safe now, and that said everything. But the case wasn't over. Not yet. Dre, the ex-bodyguard who started it all, posted a final story before deactivating his account. That's all I'm leaking. The rest is with a lawyer now. Speculation exploded. Lawsuits. Criminal charges. Adductseries insiders claimed it's all in motion. But one question remains. Will Blueface face real consequences? Or try to disappear before they land? Because what comes next might not be streamed, it might be served now that the world has seen it. The footage. The fallout. The silence. The question isn't, is Blueface cancelled? It's deeper. Is this finally justice? Or just the beginning of something? Docker. Was Dre a whistleblower or a clout chaser? Was Chrisean always stronger than we realized? Or just surviving quietly, waiting for the moment the world would finally listen? And most importantly, should Blueface be held legally accountable? Or is the court of public opinion punishment enough? You decide. If you believe he's done for good, comment, pack it up, Blue. If you think there's still more truth to come, comment, leak the rest, Dre. And if you're riding for Chrisean and Junior, comment, protect the real, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications because the next drop might not be a live stream. It might be court documents, CPS findings, or even footage from Blueface's arrest. This story isn't over. It's just finally out in the open.